DJ. You can hear all the commotion in the background. And I'm going to show you the latest combination of things I'm doing with the encrusted jewel technique. So we've got all of these wonderful new stamps. And so I've been doing a lot of fun things with more of the coffee, of course, and color pencils, and using little bits of torn paper to create some interesting sort of a collage effect. So I'll start with showing you a couple of the steps on this one. So I stamped our little pumpkin kitty design in black, VersaFine, and then the color pencils are all very fun to just do some coloring. And you can see how not everything has to get colored to give you an interesting look, especially on the craft paper. But I like all of the little collage pieces, so I want to show you how I took some favorite background stamps and stamp on newsprint and copy paper and find some little tiny prints that maybe you can stamp over, and of course coffee spritz. So tearing some little pieces, I can then just take my glue stick and we'll add one last little one here. Okay, trim off any little edges that are hanging over. And next I want to show you a fun look you can get with your Versamark ink. And ink, this is the Postcard Stamp. And I'm just going to stamp this off the edges. Well, I think I can work upside down. I should be able to manage that. Let's see, I'm going to turn it around to get some of the little postmark parts here on the edge. Okay, and then I'll take some dry paper towel and using some of the chalk, let's see over here, those beautiful colors, I'm just going to find those impressions and rub in some of the chalk. Do even a couple of different colors to get a little bit of interest, and this will allow you to kind of age your other little papers to blend it all together. Okay, that just adds some nice detail around the edges. Okay, next I'm going to take the Versa marker and show you how you could do some little tiny details. Let's do all the little buckles here and do some brass. One of our new, let's see, here we go. This is the aged bronze. So I'm just going to find those areas that I did the marker on. They're very tiny, and I could heat it now, but I might as well do some more and heat it all at once. So now we get to the really fun part. We've got this aged wine, which is one of the new colors. And I'm just going to sprinkle some down here. If it's too heavy or you don't like the shape of it, you can just tap it off and try again. I'll go for a little bit lighter touch here. Okay, that looks fun. And then I might add a little bit of the bronze on top. And once I get a layer of the embossing powder, then I can come back in with all my other luscious elements here. So this one has the brand new Trick or Treat fragments, which you can see is a favorite. I'm going down here. And we've added some more of the purple, the glass glitter, and of course some shaved ice. And by doing a pre-mix of it, I like to be able to just grab a whole interesting sprinkle that doesn't take over any one item, but I get a nice mix that way. So let's get my handy-dandy little tool here to hang on to it. And maybe you decide you want a little bit more of something. Let's put a little bit of some other color up here, perhaps on the edge, and then some of the aged silver. I love to do a really broad sprinkling of that because I love how it gets all these little tiny droplets, so to speak. And again, just before you heat, if there's an area, see, I forgot and turned it around, didn't I?
That's right.
We'll just clear away. If it's right on the face or something, you might move that away. But otherwise, if you like the look of it, then you can begin to heat it. And again, we're going to heat from underneath. And I'll start at the area that has the most powder and everything to make sure I support getting that area melted before my paper might curl or something. So hold the heat in one place until it begins to melt. Can you see there? Okay. And then once it starts to melt, it goes quicker and move it right along to the next area. I just love to watch it melt. Ooh, different every time. And here's all of our little silver droplets here. Look at that. Like little nuggets. So fun. We got spook fun up here.
We're having some spook fun.
And there it is. Oh, I got to make sure I do the buckles. I almost forgot those.
Oh,
I could come to the top again now that the marker. There we go. Shiny little buckles.
Oh,
and there she is.
Ready for a scrapbook page or layer her up on
Yeah,
some
let me
colored
set it
paper,
down
or?
so you can get a close up there.
Very cute.
Okay.
Happy Stampendous Halloween. Here's all the good powdery fun things. Look at all this good new stuff, you guys. You better rush out and call your sales rep or go to your local scrapbook store because, wow.
Gotta have them all.
You are going to need every darn one of these. Look at the new powder, the red. Oh my gosh, look at that. Fantastic. Amazing.
Okay.
And you have more things.
And we saw these at...
We saw these at the beginning, but they are fantastic. We can see them again. Oh my gosh, look at her with her little bird and her snow from the shaved ice down here. That's fantastic.
Yeah, and if you want a really thick layer, you could just apply some glue and get a really nice pile up here of all of the mica and the shaved ice and get a real snowbank.
This is a good thing to do with your parts that you shake off. Like, you just put them all in one container and let it happen, huh?
Like this one.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's amazing.
Fragments.
I love it. Love the colors. Okay. Yay.
Okay,
Thanks.
good.
Bye.
Bye-bye.